Woof! It is Friday, and I am Snowball, your very good market dog. The week ended nice and quiet, but next week is going to be loud. 5 giant banks all report on the very same morning. The first, a memory chip company, just pulled off the biggest stock market debut Wall Street has ever seen. Grab a treat, let us dig in. The scoreboard was sleepy and green today. The S&P 500 nudged up 0.4% to 75.75. The Dow added 0.3 to 52,600, and the Nasdaq gained 0.3 too. The fear gauge, the VIX, sank to 15. That is about as calm as this market ever gets. Oil settled near $72 a barrel, a lazy summer Friday. Now let us get to the good stuff. Our top dog today is SK Hynix, the world's #2 memory chip maker and the company behind more than half of the fancy high-bandwidth memory that feeds artificial intelligence chips. It just went public on the Nasdaq, and it did not go quietly. It sold about 178 million American shares at $149 each and raised $26.5 billion. That is the largest share sale ever by a foreign company on a U.S. exchange, beating a record Alibaba set way back in 2014. The shares opened up 14% and closed their first day up about 13%. Rival Micron slipped on the new competition. When a memory company raises $26 billion, the whole AI supply chain sits up and pays attention. Story 2 is a classic head-scratcher. Delta Airlines reported its June quarter and beat on basically everything. Adjusted earnings of $1.56 a share, above the very top of Delta's own guidance. Revenue of $17.7 billion, up 14%. It even raised its dividend by 15%. So the stock went down 1.8%. Why? Because Delta had already climbed 28% this year going in, so a great quarter was already baked into the price. Here is the neat part. Options traders had priced in a move of about 4.7% either way, and the stock moved less than that. The surprise was already in the price. Good boy, options market. Story 3 is your heads up for next week. Tuesday morning, 5 of the biggest banks in America all report at once. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, and Bank of America, every one of them before the opening bell. That kicks off the first full week of second quarter earnings season. Options are pricing about a 3.8% swing on JP Morgan and about 4.6% on Goldman Sachs for the week of the prints. That is a whole lot of banking crammed into one very busy Tuesday. Set your alarm. Story 4, the Deal Desk. Perfect Corp, a beauty technology company, is going private. Its founder and chief executive is buying the whole thing for $2 a share in cash, a 48% premium to where it traded before. Meanwhile, the medical device maker InMode confirmed it received an unwanted $16.75 buyout offer from an activist called Steel Partners, and Steel Partners wants an answer by 5 p.m. Monday. And the big storage merger of National Storage and Public Storage is now set to close around July 22nd. The takeover machine is not taking a summer break. Here is the Implied-move watchlist, the numbers on your screen. For next Tuesday's bank parade, options are pricing about a 3.8% move on JP Morgan and about 4.6% on Goldman Sachs into their prints. Wells Fargo, Citigroup, and Bank of America do not have clean option prices yet, so we are watching their volatility instead. Remember, this is not advice. It is simply what the options market is charging for a ticket to the show. That is your Friday briefing. Next week is Bank Week, so come on back Monday and we will get you ready for it. If a market dog explaining earnings is your kind of fun, hit that subscribe button. There is a fresh briefing here every single day. Now go enjoy your weekend. I love you. Woof!